Alright, so the Procedural Dungeon Generator is finally done. I want to showcase a little bit of a tech demo here, just to kind of give you an example of what it's like in its finished state. So the way that this Procedural Dungeon Generator works now is that it will take a random assortment of rooms. Basically what it will do is it will create a layout of rooms in a 4x3 grid, and it will select random image files from specific folders to construct a dungeon. And the way this works is that it should never use the same room twice on one floor, so you don't get any of that repetition on the same floor. You may get a similar room on a different floor, but in a different layout. And it should produce a variant within each floor where there's one section that is, instead of walls separating the rooms, it should be pawns. So let's go to the Bloodstone Mine and check this out in its finished state for the first time here. And here we go. This is a dungeon that was procedurally generated in engine. I do have auto kill on, so I'm not going to be doing any encounters right now. This is just to test out the procedural dungeon generation. But this dungeon was generated in engine. This is not something that I mapped out ahead of time. This is procedural dungeon generation in RMVX. So yeah, this is our variant here that generates the pond instead of walls. And the layout itself is completely randomized. I like how it kind of gives these winding paths. You know, that's not something I was able to get in using the old method. That is the exit, but I'm just going to kind of do a bit more exploring here. Yeah, okay, no chests. Alright. Let's go to the next floor. Okay. Not every floor will produce a variant. I don't, by the looks of it, yeah, no, this one didn't. But there's about an 80% chance of producing a variant. This is a long corridor. Okay. And so the way that this will work is that a room like this here, this section that I'm a part of, this is technically just a corridor. Same with this, technically. As well as this here. And then this here is a room. And the way that this works is that the dungeon will generate no less than 7 rooms. And the reason for that is because there are 7 different events that can spawn in a room. There's the player, there's 5 monsters, and then there's a mission objective. And so each one of those will spawn in a different room, and once it spawns, it removes that spawn tile from the list of spawnable tiles. So there has to be at least 7 rooms, but you could have a full 12. It's just you'll never have less than 7. I'm thinking that for later dungeons, I'm probably going to go with a less winding structure for the layout. But I think for a mine, it makes sense. And it's, yeah, it's a workable method here. I actually do like the layout of these maps and the layout of the dungeon. Oh, here's a variant. Okay, exits there. Let's look for some chests. Oh, there's a chest. the end of this long hallway. Okay. What floor are we on? Floor 4? Okay, one more floor, and then that'll be it for the first dungeon here. Oh, there's a chest and the exit. I think there's maybe still another room that we can explore. Let's just see if there's one more chest. Let's go down this path. A couple item bags. But it doesn't look like there's any more chests. Okay. Well, let's just go on to the boss room then and finish off the dungeon. So yeah, This is procedurally generated dungeons in RPG Maker VX. And that's it. I just wanted to kind of highlight the finished results and the finished product. This is only the first dungeon, but there's honestly like nearly a limitless combination of layouts and rooms that can be generated with this system now. It is quite a bit of work to put all the rooms together, but nowhere near as much work as it was to put full-size floor maps together. And the end result is far more unique and diverse, far more random, and even I, as the developer, have no idea where I'm going to spawn into a dungeon or where the exit's going to appear. So it just, it makes for a much more appealing result, in my opinion. From here on, I'm probably going to work on the forest dungeon and then the city, and then I will see about releasing an updated demo with all the changes that have taken place over the last few months added in. But that's it. I just wanted to kind of highlight the end result of this dungeon generator. So, thanks for watching. Catch you next time.